What's going on, everyone? It's Michael here at Home Health Success Academy. So in this video, we're just giving you guys another marketing tip. We always like to give you guys, what are little things that you guys can give away? Because a lot of marketers ask us these questions during our consulting talks and everything, and then when we work with companies directly, they run out of things to give. Because typically most home health agencies will just give the typical pens, those mugs, and the brochures. And we always want to say is you always want to make sure that you have something different that makes you guys stand out. And you always want to be able to make sure you keep on coming back with something new that makes you guys different from the rest. Now, like I said, some people provide pens, mugs, and everything, and those little tchotchkes. But here's the funny thing. Most home health agencies don't even have those to give away. So if you don't want to invest in those pens, or if you already have those and you just want to add more things, I just want to be able to share with you guys one of my favorite stuff to give away. And those are what we call jelly bean marketing. So when we talk about jelly bean marketing, I'm literally saying giving jelly beans. I'm an adult and I still love to literally have jelly beans. And so what I want to be able to share with you guys is something that I always give out. Remember, once again, I try not to spend a lot of money when I market. My goal is to seriously always keep on coming back. And even if I just give something small, but if I do frequency and I keep on coming back and giving them something different or some new treat, well, that makes me still stand out because they know that when they see me, they're always going to get something. Now, when you're going to give them something, don't just give them a candy bar and not brand it with your information. You always want to make sure you brand your information out there. So jelly bean marketing, anything that you purchase for weddings, right? For wedding giveaways, you want to be able to make sure you use that as well. Because if it works for weddings, if people think it's cute for weddings, it's also cute as well to be used in marketing your home health agency. So what I do is that I have little glass containers such as these. And these little glass containers, I fill it up with jelly beans. And mind you, this literally can be, eaten and enjoyed in just one sitting. But it's just an introduction to what I do. The next thing I do is I always tell people, look, if you want more jelly beans, I'm going to come back and bring you some more, okay? And that's what we're trying to do is we're trying to establish relationships. So you can either use these little things right here, you can purchase them in Michael's or Walmart or wherever to make things cheaper and make the cost down. You can also invest in maybe nicer containers such as this. It works well. And when you fill them up with jelly beans, you literally are, your cost is going to be less than about $1.50, okay? But it just allows you to keep on coming back. Now, that's just something that you give every now and then. But I always suggest is you make the stakes a lot bigger. And so, this one right here, I recommend you can get one of these little containers such as this at a dollar store, literally for $1, and then you can fill it up with candy, or whatever you want, and the cost is going to be less than $3. But when you do this, you put your information here, but you also add something to it. You add a note that says, if this runs out, give me a call and I'll come back to fill it up. Right? What that does is you're giving them a reason to call you so you can come back. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to get a referral right away, but when you establish that relationship with people, when you establish that communication with people, that you're the person that's going to bring some treats, you're the person that's going to be able to bring them something, every time that they need it, that translates eventually to a trust and hopefully that they start referring patients to you. Now, that's the goal. Remember, you need to have a call to action. Put something in here that says, look, when this runs out, give me a call. I always like to put also a note under the bigger containers so that the last person that gets something from it that has to dig deep, right? That has to dig deep to get the last candy, the last granola bar, the last something that's in there. Well, guess what? When they look into it, there's going to be a sign that says, look, you ran out. Give me a call. I'm going to come in and fill it up for you. It gives people a reason to keep on coming back. And that's the technique for you guys for today. Make sure you give a reason so that you guys will keep on coming back to give them information. Now, don't just drop off candies or whatever the giveaways that you have. Don't just drop those off. Always still drop off some information about your company. Don't just come back again and just give them the same brochure that you gave them the first day. Of course, you're going to leave some brochures, but you always want to have something of information, something of value. You want to be able to have, some some form that you filled out, let's say 5 things why physicians should refer to home health agencies. Okay, then you list those 5 things. You can put 3 problems faced by social workers when referring patients to home health agencies, and you can write information about that. You want to have a variety of different things to give away to them. Give them value, and then they give you value as well. They give you their attention. They give you their time, right? They give you their literally their lunchtime to be able to sit with you. And then eventually, when you create that relationship, when you have that relationship, then you're going to start getting referrals from them. I guarantee this to you guys. Now, understand this. Most marketers do not come back the second time. They think that there's that first time visit and give me all your patients. It's not going to happen. Does it happen? Rarely. That's if they're really pissed at the current home health agencies they're currently working with, right? Establish those relationships. Add some sweetness to it, and guess what? The referrals will start coming in. You guys need to be in the trenches. You need to literally visit them a minimum of 5 or 6 times within the first month if that's a person that you feel would have great patients for you guys. So that's my quick tip for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe down there. Also, make sure at the same time as leave a comment, ask a question. Tell me what are the problems that you guys are facing currently in any subject in your marketing, and I'll be able to make sure I answer that for you guys. That's my goal here at Home Health Success Academy. Remember this, home health marketing is easy if you know what you're doing.